Man, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is. So, man, yesterday just was not a good day for the Sanders family, man. So, first of all, I'm gonna do a separate show on this. Yesterday, the Cleveland Browns pull off the most disgusting move, and whether people agree or don't agree, it's not excuses. What I witnessed yesterday in that Cleveland Brown game was just straight up disgusting to me. Then yesterday, right, I'm watching the Tampa Bay game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers preseason game. Shiloh, Deion Sanders' other son, gets kicked out of the game. He gets into it with the tight end, gets kicked out, and everybody blaming Deion Sanders. Now today, the the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have informed Shiloh Sanders he will be waived. Now there was a good chance this was going to happen anyway, considering Shiloh is an undrafted free agent. I mean, he was an undrafted rookie. He didn't get drafted, so those players always most more time than not they don't make the team. But from what they were saying in the beginning, he had a good chance of making the team. He was looking good. Now I don't know what's happening in practice or whatever, but Shiloh Sanders gets waived. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen real quick. It's just a bad day, man. It was just a bad all around day. And I'm looking on social media, a lot of people blaming, and what I don't like is this, bro. I don't get it. A lot of people blaming Deion Sanders for this man getting waived, talking about his attitude. Oh, Deion, see what he doing? His attitude is carrying on his sons. I just think that's kind of weak. So you everybody's getting mad at these two young homies because they got fathers in their life. That's what it seemed like to me. Now they ain't have fathers in their life, they'll make fun of you. Oh, they ain't got no fathers in your life. That's how they act when they just got their mama. When they raised by their mama. But yeah, you got two young homies. They raised by, Deion Sanders, They got a father in their life who raised them the right way. But they still a problem though. All because they fall to flashy or they feel like they too flashy. I mean, it's just a bunch of nonsense to me, man. You know, just a bunch of nonsense. I really hope these young brothers find a home, a team that's gonna believe in them. And I'm speaking not just Shiloh, Shedeur too, man. It's just absolutely disgusting, man. So y'all can see right there that Shiloh Sanders, he's been waived by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just a just a bad day, man. I don't look at this as it's not the end of the world. Tampa Bay, it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be for Shiloh. There was a good chance he was gonna get waived anyway. You know, I want to look at this. I look at this as you know, it's just something that you can learn from. Get your feet wet. You move on and you try to find the best team for you. You feel what I'm saying? What team is going to believe in you? Because it's obviously like Tampa Bay. They got other plans. They don't believe in Shiloh. Um, Now you can see right here. This what happened yesterday. Shiloh got kicked out. He had punched the tight end.
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. Swing.
So that got him kicked out of the game yesterday. As you can see, and I feel that's cool and all, but what I don't understand is this: why everybody blaming Shiloh? Why everybody blaming their father though? I don't understand that whole. I don't understand. I don't even understand that hit piece. That don't even make sense. So now dudes getting picked on because they father Deion Sanders. Come on, bro. And I'm seeing journalists talking crazy. You know, journalists used yesterday to celebrate. Everybody was celebrating. They was celebrating like crazy yesterday, boy. They had a field day. Shout out, what up here, man? What up, everybody? Y'all hit the like button, man. They was having a field day yesterday, boy. Oh my goodness, the stuff I'm seeing on social media, boy, these folks having a field day. Now, Shiloh Sanders, agent says he's hoping he gets claimed on the waivers. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Shiloh and Shedeur got the same agent, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm hoping Shedeur, man. I want to say I want him to get waived and go to another team, but at the same time, again, like I was saying today, I'm kind of I'm really concerned that no other team will pick him up. It's like everybody got it out for the Sanders. I just don't know. I just got a weird feeling that everybody is out to prove a point that, you know, y'all not who y'all think y'all are. They trying to butt break these dudes. And I'm not even a big conspiracy guy like that. So I'm not here to like try to make excuses, but I'm just looking at the play. What I saw yesterday, y'all, man, that pissed me off. That was straight up bogus on all levels, bro. I don't even respect that, bro. I don't respect what Cleveland Browns did, man. Like for real, like I have no respect for the Cleveland Browns. I have no respect for Cleveland Browns. And people on the internet, they trying to justify this whole thing, bro. Y'all know better than that, man. You take the man weapons away, who he played with first week of preseason, and you put him out there with the third or fourth string. And them guys weren't even trying to block for the dude. They really want to show these dudes up. That's their whole plan is to show them up, man. Man, we just seen way worse. We just seen way worse, cockier players getting in trouble for way worse stuff. These guys are just confident in themselves. So they get butt broken. They trying to get humble for being confident in themselves and having a confident father. You know, all this stuff just don't. It's just disgusting to me, bro. I don't respect it. I don't respect this at all, bro. I think it's really sad, bro. Yeah, he did. I don't know what the homie name was. The home from Chicago. Yeah, he was right though. He said, I didn't want to believe it though. I just ain't want to believe it. But he was right. He was right. I just ain't want to believe they was gonna do Shedeur like that. The see there, man, what they did, come on, bro. Come on, dog. And then people saying, oh, what he should have did was he should have got the ball out quick enough. How he gonna get the ball out quick enough when he ain't got nobody blocking? That don't even make sense. Bro, make it make sense, dog. Did you see how much time he had to get the ball out? Nobody was blocking for him. That's not the same, bro. That was not the same line he was playing with on week 1. That wasn't even the same receiver core. But yet, people saying we making excuses. That's not excuses. How can you blame the quarterback? The quarterback got one job. That's one thing about football. Everybody has a job. The offensive line blocks, the quarterback throws, the wide receiver catches, the running back tote the ball. He running that thing down the middle, hit the edges. That's their job. Everybody got a job, bro. I ain't see this man had no time to throw the ball. Just saying, bro. Like it's crazy to me, man. I ain't like how they did that, man, dog. I ain't like how they did it, man. They made a point. They wanted to show him up. They ain't want him to look better than Dylan and Gabriel. You know, they saw what happened week 1. So they said, man, this week we're not gonna have this conversation. We're not gonna turn this into a distraction. We're not gonna have this conversation going into the regular season. So Shiloh, we're gonna put you out here with the starting offensive line. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Shedeur play with the 3rd or 4th string players might not even make the roster. And I still find it weird that he didn't even play last week. They told me he had a bleep injury. I don't believe nothing. I don't believe none of these folks say. I don't believe nothing they saying, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Everything is suspect to me at this point. Where they doing these Sanders boys, man. You got people online blaming Deion. I'm just like, wow. Now we blaming Deion. Blaming Deion Sanders for installing confidence in his sons. Look, I understand Deion said he don't want Shedeur to go to this team or that team. But I ask y'all this question. Is this the first time ever our father have done this? No. This is not the first time. Eli Manning did it. So why y'all acting like this is the first time somebody's father came out and said that? It's not the first time. And guess what? It's still going on. Can somebody explain to me how Archie Manning, no matter what, he's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft? I'm going to tell y'all something. Man, a lot of people, I done heard this. Man, people don't even believe Archie Manning all that good. But yet, he's going to be the number 1 pick. They ain't think he was all that good at high school. They look at his competition. He ain't play nobody. But it don't matter, though. He's going to be the number 1 pick coming out of high school, number 1 recruit coming out of high school, number 1 pick in the NFL draft, no matter what. And they can do what they want to do. They can say what they want to say. It's crazy to me, bro. Hey, look. So everybody don't feel like that here, man. Everybody don't feel that way. Everybody don't feel like he all that great. It don't matter how he play in college. That man gonna be no 1 pick. But Shedeur, all he did is wave around his rollers, and they get down on him. He said, I dig Shiloh, but he looked lost out there. Child will be just fine. Cut him. Man, this ain't the end of the road. It's fine. I think Shiloh will find another team. How they suck? Look, how can y'all say Shedeur? Man, how can y'all say Shedeur suck? See now, man, y'all are so sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all sad, dog. Y'all really sad, bro. Y'all was not talking. Man, a lot of y'all weren't even talking like that when that man was projected to go top 5. Now all of a sudden, because he got dropped in the 5th round, he sucked. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this, dog. Y'all got to stop the hate. I always say that, see here. That's a fact. That's why I'm telling you. This is not the end of the road. I always say that, see here. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. This is why I want these brothers on the team where they get an opportunity. I think Shiloh, as long as he keep putting in the work, he gonna find a team. They hoping right now he gets claimed on waivers. I hope he do too. But if he don't, I already know what time it is. But y'all are straight capping talking about Shedeur suck and all that, man. See, y'all really being. See, look, this is what happened. So when Shedeur was out there cooking in the first preseason, y'all was saying, "Oh, it's just preseason." So they put him out there the third, fourth string was, "Oh, he sucks." See, y'all be want to have both ways, man. When you don't like somebody, it don't matter what they do, bro. That's the thing about some. That's the thing about a lot of these fans, bro. These folks that just behave. It don't matter how good they do, y'all gonna move the goalposts. Y'all never gonna give them credit. Y'all mind already made up, bro. Y'all mind is already made up. But to sit here act like Shedeur is he got drafted in the 5th round. Now, oh, he was cooking. What are you talking about? Man, look here, bro. I swear. And then y'all trying to pretend like Dylan Gabriel is the some kind of elite quarterback all because y'all don't like Shedeur. Man, come on, bro. Like y'all got to stop the cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got to stop the cap, bro. Y'all got to stop this, man. It's sad, bro. The way y'all are not real sports fans talking like that. Y'all not real football fans, bro. Y'all saw the same games I saw in college, bro. Nobody had a problem with the NFL mock drafts having Shedeur way ahead of Dylan Gabriel. I ain't hear nobody say Dylan Gabriel should be in the top 5. Y'all only saying this because they didn't doggone brainwash y'all to think that Shedeur was not a 1st round pick. They didn't brainwash y'all. Y'all, I don't care how good you is at a quarterback. You ain't got no offensive line. You ain't got nobody to throw it to. You're going to look like trash. I don't care how good of a quarterback you is. We saw he actually had the I think the first string, it was the second string offensive line. They like the second string offensive line going up against man went up against the first string defensive line. How did he look? He looked really good. Like I said, he was cooking. Then y'all say, "Oh, it was preseason." They put this man out there with a bunch of guys. They signed to the team from Walmart, Walgreens. They just found a bunch of guys off the street and said, "I need y'all to block for Shedeur." That man ain't have time. He didn't even have time to even snap the ball, and he got a doggone blitz coming his way. Come on, bro. They set him up for failure. Shedeur hold on to the ball way too long. But look, check this out though. I talked about that in college, right? He does do that. But how can you put yesterday on him? And again, that man ain't had no offensive line though, bro. I ain't see where he had time to even throw the ball. I was saying in the college he got to get that ball out quicker than that. That's true. That's true. I agree with you on that. I ain't gonna fight you on that because I was saying the same thing. I'm saying though, yesterday, how can you say he was holding on to the ball too long? That's why he ain't play good, bro. The man ain't had no offensive line blocking for him. I'm just saying, Kim, folks. Yeah. I mean, y'all made a bunch of excuses for Shiloh. Not Shiloh. What's my guy named? Dylan Gabriel. Y'all made a bunch of excuses for Dylan Gabriel last week when he threw an interception in the box fumble. Y'all made 1,000 excuses for him. This boy got the best play calling, quick reads, all that stuff. That's why he getting the ball out quick enough. Look at the plays they call for Dylan Gabriel. Come on, bro. Talking about something, he hold on to the balls. Man, if a wide receiver not open and your offensive line getting bust down, what you want the man to do? Yeah, they come block for the running game, but Strong and Dalen Sampson, all those guys look good when they had the starters out there. And the second string offensive line, hey, they was running the ball pretty good to me. Man, they put a bunch of guys I ain't never heard of on that offensive line when Shedeur got on the field. Yeah, so everybody's celebrating. I see it. Everybody's celebrating today. Y'all, hey, this world we live in is a bunch of sad people. Everybody celebrate. They hate the Sounders that much. This is a day of celebration for the Deion Sanders haters. If he makes the NFL, it will be a practice team, special at best. Yeah, he made. Yeah, that was a good chance he was not gonna make the team. I mean, we all know that. We all knew that. That was a slim chance he was gonna make the team. I mean, we knew that. But you know what they're trying to do though, right? They're trying to use him getting ejected out the game as one of the biggest reasons he got cut. They trying to put out hit pieces saying that, oh yeah, look at this type of behavior. This is why he shouldn't. This is why he shouldn't be in the NFL. Hey, you ain't lying, boss. Yeah, hey, bring him to the Patriots. What up, Jacob Pong? Hey man, hey, we got a spot. I'm pretty sure we got a spot on the team for old Shiloh. It's payback for that Carolina game. They expect him to look good. Yeah, you see what's going on, man. They know that, y'all. They know this for man. They knew they could not go into the regular season. Look, y'all, think about this. Regular season don't start to. You said respectfully, bro. You ain't saying nothing but calling us haters. Well, first of all, I didn't call you a hater. I don't even know you. I'm not calling you a hater. Now I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking on everybody that's celebrating. But I guess the shoe fits. Well, if the shoe your size, you put it on, it fits. Then yeah, I'm talking about you then. And you said, prove to us how Shedeur was set up for failure. I just told you. Did you not see how? Okay, let me explain it to you once again. How did Shedeur look week 1 against the Carolina Panthers first string defensive line? How did he look? When he actually had the same wide receivers, he was getting reps in practice that week. How did he look, bro? You throw the man, bro. Go look at the first game. Go look at Dylan Gabriel's first game. Who had a better first game? Stop it. The second game, they put the man out there with shitty-ass offensive line, and he ain't had the same wide receiver core that he played with in that Carolina game. What are you talking about? Yeah, I feel you on that, Tom. I feel you. He young. He got a lot of he definitely got to watch film. I agree. Absolutely. Come on, bro. Like, y'all got to stop this, dog. Y'all sad, bro. Y'all got to keep it real. That man did not have the same protection he had against Carolina. That coach got tired of people saying that Shedeur playing better than him. He got tired of that, bro. He know. Let's keep it real. That's his quarterback. He wanted Dylan Gabriel. That's his guy. That's his guy. Man, he don't want his guy to get showed up. Why y'all acting like this is some kind of rocket science? Like, this ain't hard to figure out. Man, it's not hard to figure out. Man, that was man, they ran that play yesterday, bro. I had a feeling they was going to do that. It was weird because why would y'all have Shedeur playing the second half, the whole second half? I knew something was up with that. They ain't had no plans the whole entire time. This guy was out. Look, he was out playing all the quarterbacks in training camp. He outplayed them in their first game. They know, man, they knew this. If they let this man play with the offensive line that Joe Flacco played with, the same wide receivers in the running game, he was going to show them up. What y'all think would have happened? That man would have played with the first string offensive line running backs and receivers. What y'all think would have happened? Like, keep it real, bro. Man, stop. Man, come on, bro. We saw the first game against Carolina. Man, you can say what you want to say. I saw what I saw. Fool y'all, can't fool me. Is that Shiloh was alone? Yeah. We already know that. Now, what a lie. What did I tell the lie? Shiloh, see, the thing with Shiloh is this. I think Shiloh, and I said it in college, I wanted him to, I think he would be better being a safety than a cornerback because I think he's too slow and he may be a little too small. So I wasn't too surprised. I'm not saying he's supposed to got dropped the first, second round, third round because his daddy Deion. He's not his father. I liked him at the safety, but there are some things he has to work on. He has a lot to work on. You got to watch film. It takes so much. You have to pay attention to details, bro. You got to pay attention to detail. You gotta be disciplined, bro. And I'm not talking about the fighting. I'm just talking about being a safety, bro. Like it takes a whole lot just running up and down the field, bro. He just wasn't ready. He's not ready at this moment. But I think, again, he just got to keep working. You just got to keep working, bro. Yeah, I figure that. Man, why are you looking at my lips, man? Come on, bro. Y'all all right, bro? Gotta stop this. He said, do you think the Browns release Shedeur? Maybe there's a chance they do. I won't be surprised. But I'm gonna ask y'all this though again. I keep putting this question out there because I want y'all to realize something. There's a chance that Shedeur, if he gets waived, there's a chance nobody gonna pick him up. Again, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think people really thinking about that. What if nobody picks Shedeur up? Then what? That's a straight F you to the Sanders family. Nobody wanted to draft that man. They passed on him 4 rounds, 5 rounds. And if the Browns don't draft him, then what? They use him for merchandise sales. We already know this. They use him for one purpose and one purpose only: sell jerseys. Okay, so now what they gonna do? They gonna waive that man. Who gonna give him an opportunity? Mike Tomlin didn't want him. The Raiders didn't want him. The Seahawks and Jalen Milroe, my guy. Man, Jalen Milroe ain't betting on Shedeur. And Jalen Milroe is my guy. Roll Tide. He ain't betting on Shedeur. I would take Shedeur. But, man, this is big, man. Man, this is bigger than football, bro. That's what I feel like at this point. When it comes to this family right here, this bigger than football. Man, I don't want Shedeur in no CFL. I want him in the NFL. I understand what you're saying. I want Shedeur in the NFL. I want Shiloh in the NFL. We ain't stopping. We ain't finna quit chasing our dreams just because one team is a shitty organization. We ain't gonna stop chasing our dreams. What we quitting for? I don't want these young brothers to quit. You said Shedeur needs to humble himself. But homie, I'm gonna ask you a question. What you mean when you say he needs to humble himself? What do you mean by that? What do y'all mean when y'all say this? What are y'all talking about? When y'all say Shedeur needs to humble himself, what are y'all talking about? What do you mean? What is Shedeur doing? I haven't seen, bro, Shedeur, what if since he got drafted, I haven't seen this guy complain. I haven't seen him do anything out of line. Like, even when the reporter asked him about Dylan Gabriel comments, he responded the right way. What do you want the man to do? What are you talking about? I don't get what y'all just be saying anything, bro. He needs to humble himself. So now y'all using the white media talking points. Now we're using the media talking points. It was before he played. Come on, bro. Y'all got to stop with that, man. Like, seriously. It was before he played during the draft. But again, I'm asking y'all, though, where did Shedeur, what happened? What did he say during the NFL draft or the workouts? What did he say? What did he do wrong? I'm just trying to figure this out. What did he do wrong? I thought y'all said this was about his daddy. I'm seeing other players walk around with chains on, jewelry, diamonds in their mouth. Man, y'all, if his last name was not Sanders, y'all wouldn't even be talking about him like that. Like, let's keep it a buck. Y'all wouldn't care what that man did. Y'all, look how many players getting drafted with jewelry on and all this stuff, flash. Come on, bro, man, y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to stop this, bro. What he did, what did he do wrong? Well, one, he didn't study on any playbook. You say he didn't study any playbook on interviews and failed. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean he didn't study any playbooks? You said he didn't study any playbooks. What are you talking about? How do you know that? How you know he ain't studying no playbook? Going to the meeting wearing headphones. Everybody wearing headphones. Here we go. Here we go. Black with. Come on, bro. Here we go with the coon talk. What y'all talking about? He wearing headphones to meeting. What are y'all talking about? Man, again, bro, y'all dudes be saying anything, bro. I swear. Hey, bro, I noticed something about this internet world, bro. People don't like you. One thing don't be true. They just gonna throw shit off the wall and see what sticks. They gonna find something. It's just sad, bro. It's really sad to me, bro. I can't with some of these folks. They don't be making no sense. Come on, bro. Y'all want that man to see. I don't want to. So, if the man wasn't confident in himself, y'all would be killing him. Or he ain't confident in himself. You only getting by because of daddy. The man standing on his own 2 feet. He done graduated from that. I'm Deion Sanders' son. That whole stage, he graduated from that. He showed he can stand on his own 2 feet. Because his daddy can't play for him, bro. Deion Sanders can't go out there and make the throws for him. He went out there and did it himself. He got his name in the top 5 NFL mock draft. He did that off his work. Y'all saying the man did this to himself because he was flashing and he needs to humble himself. What you mean humble yourself? How can you say that when Johnny Manziel was snorting coke, being flashy, all kind of stuff? That ain't stop him from getting drafted. First round. That ain't stop him. He was throwing to the best wide receiver college had to offer. But yet, off the court, he was doing all kind of crazy stuff. He was way more cocky. When I say way more, y'all, and I don't even think Shedeur cocky. Johnny Manziel was cocky. I'm talking about out of pocket with it too. I'm talking about the man, like, it's just ridiculous, bro. Folks to be saying anything. You said what's sad is how good you think this kid is. He's lucky to have a spot to begin with. Yeah, having a necklace on don't make you no bad person. Absolutely not. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Come on, bro. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. Shout out to Jimmy Cleveland. He said, whoever those people are that's talking about Shedeur don't know SHIT about football and don't watch it, they're watching YouTube talking points. YouTube and Twitter talking points. That's a fact. Man, these folks just hate Shedeur. They want y'all. I think what it is too, they see these young brothers getting support, and they like, man, I don't like the fact that y'all, everybody supporting these guys. We want to see them lose just because. It's so much. It's so much. You said I wasn't impressed with his defensive back skills, and he can't tackle. Yeah, again, Shiloh again. He got to get in the lab. He got to keep working. I look. I'm not gonna sit here and look. I'm not gonna fake the funk now. I ain't gonna sit here and act like Shiloh was he's Deion Sanders. He's he Bob Sanders or Ed Reed or something. Nah, he gotta work. He got a lot of work put in, man. I think he has some flaws that I saw at Colorado, so he gotta work. He gotta keep working. And he's a safety. I said in the college, I thought he was a safety in the NFL. If he's gonna make the NFL, he's gonna have to be a safety. But he gotta really watch film though, bro. And I think he'll get there. Before Shedeur, y'all ain't finna tell me Shedeur. Man, y'all is not finna sit here and tell me Shedeur is not an NFL quarterback, though. I am not. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't finna sit here and tell me and this boy Shedeur is not an NFL quarterback. And y'all quiet about Tyler Shaw. I noticed that. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about Tyler Shaw over there stinking it up. Tyler Shaw look like straight guys. And y'all ain't got nothing to say about Shedeur. Y'all got, about Tyler Shaw, y'all got all this stuff to say about Shedeur. Come on, bro. Y'all hating on Shedeur, but quiet about Tyler Shaw. Quiet about Cam Ward. Cam Ward ain't look all that good. Overthrowing receivers, all that stuff. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Nah, Jackson Dart. Nah, he playing good. I like Jackson Dart. I like how he playing. Yeah. Jackson Dart, yeah, he look good. I ain't gonna hate on him. But everybody favorite Dillon Gabriel. Now, put Dillon Gabriel out there on the field with that same offensive line and them same wide receiver core Shedeur had to play with. Which y'all think would have happened? What y'all think would have happened? What up, DJ? Put Dillon Gabriel out there with the same offensive line. See, that's what they should have did. They should have put those two out there. They got to put them out there with the same offensive line and the wide receivers. Y'all can't get them two different ones and then expect you want to get your answer. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. Put them out there with the same first string, second string offensive line. Shout out to the home of D Knight. He said middle-aged failures hating on a young man is crazy. Facts. That's not excuses. That ain't excuses. I'm telling the truth. I'm not making no excuses. Hey man, look, he can afford to have a bad game. Hey, let's keep it real. He can afford to have a bad game. It ain't like Dillon Gabriel played all that good his first preseason game. And he had all the advantages. Come on, bro. Shout out to my boy Jimmy Cleveland. You said what? I'm absolutely telling the truth. What up, Angelo? He said, shout out to Jimmy Cleveland back in the Super Chat. He said, keep it 100. The NFL don't want a black man who raised his kids the right way to succeed, to be confident while having their own brain can be contagious. Facts. Facts, man. He said, I want Deion. Man, look here, bro. They do. Hey, man, I noticed y'all ain't. Look, I know that them boys ain't answer my question. If I put Dylan Gabriel out there on the field with that same offensive line and wide receivers Shedeur was playing with yesterday, do y'all think he looked better? That man ain't gonna look, bro. That man's small. He's small. That man be running for his life. He would have did worse. He would have did worse than Shedeur. Because we know under pressure, Dylan Gabriel under pressure, that boy gonna throw a pick every single time. Every single time. Let's keep it real. That man had the best protection in the world yesterday. Stop playing. Y'all act like y'all don't see the play. Y'all hate them folks that much, man. Come on, dog. I ain't talking about you, Tony. See, Tony, your criticism for Shedeur is different from what some of these other folks saying. I understand what you saying, homie. Stop. See, bro, you putting on shoes that don't even fit you, homie. Or do it fit you? Do them size 12 fit you, yes or no? I'm not even talking about you, man. You keep putting on the shoe. Do it fit you, yes or no? If you talking about football, I'm talking about the people that didn't give him credit for week 1. I'm going to say it again. The same people, they was quiet as church mouse week 1 in Carolina. And I saw them come up in here and make excuses for Dylan Gabriel. Now, you got haters coming out the woodwork, hating on Shedeur, saying I told her he trash when the man didn't have the same offensive line and the same wide receiver core that he did against Carolina. Y'all ain't listening. Obviously, you don't care about that. Shedeur never won a big game. He also never played on a team like Oregon, who had the best offensive line, wide receiver core, running backs. Stop it. And again, I'm not even saying Shedeur perfect. I said in college, what Shedeur needs to do is step up in that pocket and get that ball out a little quicker than that. I was saying in college, he holds on to the ball. That's one criticism. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying that. But we gonna nitpick him. We got nitpick on Dylan Gabriel too. So when I was telling the truth about Dylan Gabriel, y'all said I'm hating on Dylan Gabriel. He got flaws. Without them dick and dad plays, man, he'll get exposed every time. So we see all that nitpick, we got nitpick everybody then. Yeah, Shiloh got cut. Yep. He got waived. Both of them young quarterbacks, but only one quarterback getting a fair opportunity to actually, not only he has an opportunity, he set up. This guy, Dylan Gabriel, set up some probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he get on the field this year. I wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Cause ain't no guarantee Flacco. Flacco is man, he's one doggone sack or interception away from getting put on the bench. And Kenny Pickett, this guy don't even have to play one preseason snap, and he already guaranteed to get the backup quarterback position. I'll tell you what, I'll do that. Y'all want to come up voice y'all opinion? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do y'all want to come up voice y'all opinion? Yes or no? Anybody want to get their take? Anybody want to come on the show, get their take off? You said since you are explaining all the Sanders issue, why is there a video on YouTube of a father with the woman's wedding dress on? Huh? What are you talking about, bro? Man, them folks were not blocking. Hey, Alpha, I'm sorry, Alpha. They was not blocking for that man. Like, all right. I'm asking. I just asked you a question. Do you believe they was blocking for Shedeur? Do you believe he was blocking for Shedeur? Yes or no? Did we watch the same game? Do I need to go get a new TV? Are we gonna sit here and pretend like they was blocking for Shedeur and he was just taking too long to throw the ball? By the way, wide receivers got to be open for you to throw the ball, bro. But I think you were saying last week you wasn't too high on Shedeur anyway. How's Colorado losses was on Shedeur when Travis Hunter missed some games. They was hurt. They started getting banked. They started getting hurt. They was playing good, then you got players start getting hurt, bro. How can you blame it all on Shedeur? If Shedeur was on Oregon, that boy probably would have won the Heisman. If he had Dylan Gabriel team, that man probably would have won the Heisman. Oh yeah, we already know. We already know. We already know. I'm looking at the coach. The coach was relieved to see Shedeur getting sacked over and over again. It was like a sign of relief for him. Because his quarterback got the best case of everything, man. Yeah, that's what y'all ain't looking at. You talking about what the fifth string quarterback had to play with. Oh, he played with the same offensive line fifth string quarterback had to play with. But why Dylan Gabriel ain't played with that same offensive line? How you think he would have looked? You still ain't answer my question. Who is this dude talking about? Deion Sanders got a wedding dress on. What is this man talking about? What is this man talking about? Why is you looking at a man with a wedding dress on anyway? If he got a wedding dress on, why is you watching it? Did you enjoy it? Come on, bro. Something wrong with y'all folks, bro. Y'all do really sad. He on here keep spamming the same thing. Oh, Deion Sanders had a wedding dress on. Oh, well, did you enjoy yourself? Why you keep spamming the same thing? Man, somebody do they the same dude. A man have a sex tape leak. They be the first one. They gonna beat the women to go see what's going on in the sex tape. Come on, bro. Anyways, man, y'all gotta stop the cap, bro. Ain't nobody delusion make an excuse. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Like I said, if Dylan Gabriel would have played with that same offensive line that Shedeur played with yesterday, do you think he have a 2 touchdown game? Do you think he played the same way he played with the first, second string. Come on, bro. Like we all know this, bro. Ain't no quarterback, I don't care how good a quarterback is. We just saw in the Super Bowl, right? All these Pat Mahomes fans was complaining about the offensive line. Man, ain't no quarterback gonna look good with that offensive line on the field. Well, man, let's keep it real. Now, I just got an update that Kevin Stefanski said Kenny Pickett is expected to be available week 1. The Browns are undecided on who will serve as a backup quarterback. That just came out with Kevin Stefanski. Man, these dudes right here, man. Kevin Stefanski, man, that dude's a clown, bro. I don't respect him. What up, King, Matt? Matt. Can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you.
You should be able to hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, home?
Man.
What you got on this conversation, man?
I mean, we already knew it wasn't going to be a quarterback competition off rip, right? That was just something they were saying out there to kind of appease the masses and stuff. But the biggest thing, man, you can't evaluate talent or have a quarterback competition if they ain't playing with the same talent. You can't get a real gauge, right? Now, if they would have did it to where Flacco had the first 2 series, put Gabriel in with the 2s, and then put Shedeur in with the 2s, then you can kind of gauge, right? Because they fighting for the backup spot. But they didn't even do that. They gave them 4s and 5s. They gave them dudes that's going to be cut today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So you can't really gauge talent like that, man.
Facts. I agree. I agree, bro. But people that hate Shedeur, they hate Shiloh, they're not gonna put any context into it. They just want to see them fail. That's it. They don't care about context. They don't care about telling the truth.
Oh yeah, bro. They want to see them fail so they can have their 10 seconds of fame. That's all it is.
Two young homies that got a fault in their life is getting punished just for having a fault in their life. Literally.
Yeah, man. Especially Shedeur. I mean, what has Shedeur done to deserve the hate he got?
They saying he was being too cocky. He needs to be humble. I'm just trying to figure. I need somebody to come in here and tell me what did he do? What did he do? Like, I'm confused.
I had someone say his chain was too big.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out why do we got dudes spamming. I seen Deion Sanders in a dress. Why do you care so much about a man in a dress? Again, bro, like y'all dudes are sad, bro. Y'all are sad, bro. He wasn't playing against the starters. Yada 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 yada. Whatever, bro. What up, man, King?
Salute, Showtime.
What up, my boy?
Hey, everybody knows it. Everybody that hates on Shedeur knows that he's supposed to be a first-round pick. It's not even no discussion. Everybody knows he's a first-round talent. For how many quarterbacks were picked ahead of him?
I think 5?
Yeah, that shit never happened. At worst, he should have been the second quarterback pick in the draft.
What y'all think about Shedeur? I mean Shiloh. What y'all think about Shiloh?
I knew it was gonna be a long shot for Shiloh to make the roster. That when he got ejected the other night, I thought that was BS, man. That didn't help his case either, man. Because once he got ejected, the headlines gonna start flying. Oh, Shiloh ejected for fighting, punched somebody in the face, and if you look at the play, man, that dude was being dirty. It is what it is. He was baiting him in 2, and Shiloh fell for it. Just is what it is.
Now, look again. I agree for anybody that say, "Oh, Shiloh."
I don't feel like Shiloh's ready.
Yeah, he just not ready. I get all that, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah. He wasn't gonna start. I mean, if Shiloh would have built on what he did his first year at CU and built on that, because he had a slump that his last year at CU. If he would have built on that initial season, he would have been a late round draft pick for sure. But he missed time with the injury, and when he came back, the running back from Kansas State embarrassed him. So or not
Yeah,
Kansas, yeah, Kansas University. He embarrassed. I mean, it was on national TV and it didn't help his case.
I feel like with Shiloh, he has a lot of things in his game that he needs to improve on. He needs to improve as a tackler. That's the main thing he needs to improve
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
I just think
especially
I think he too slow to play the cornerback. Honestly, I mean, I'm not. And
Agreed.
again,
yeah.
I said it in college in real time. I said, well, I think it's gonna be more of a I think it's gonna be more of a safety. It's gonna have to play safety,
But even with
but
safety,
he's got to learn how to tackle.
Yeah,
yeah, but even
Got to
with
be able.
safety, you gotta improve as a tackler, or he's
Yeah,
not there playing no NFL.
yeah,
Let's just be honest.
I agree. And I think he just needed somebody. Just hey man, somebody give him out. Hope somebody give him an opportunity, claim on the waivers, and man, he just keep working, bro. Keep putting in the work. Got to take advantage of all opportunities, but
yeah.
some people using what happened yesterday. He got kicked out of the game, right? It's oh well, see, it's a reason why he ain't gonna make the team, man. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, that stuff happens, but Shiloh got things to work on. But that doesn't mean Shedeur not ready for the NFL. That ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur.
I got nothing to do with Shedeur. They just don't like
I'm
Shedeur.
trying
They
to.
don't. They don't. They don't want Shedeur to succeed. And that just is what it is.
That
You
don't
know.
mean just because Shiloh got cut, he got waived. That doesn't mean like, oh, see now, I told y'all these sounder boys ain't NFL players. Man,
Everybody knows Shadeur's a first round
Shedeur
talent.
Sanders he's a first round pick. They got screwed over all because y'all made up in y'all mind that he's being too cocky. Stop it.
I, w-
Stop it, bro.
I wouldn't be
Ain't nothing
surprised.
special. Ain't nothing special about Dylan Gabriel. Ain't nothing special about none of them other quarterbacks.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns waive him and no team picks him up, because I feel like what they're trying to do with the owners are trying to send a message.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that. Now, again, I'm very concerned about say Shedeur don't get picked up. I'm asking y'all this: if Shedeur don't get picked up, do y'all believe? I mean, if Shedeur get waived, do y'all believe anybody gonna claim him on the waivers if he gets waived?
I don't think right off the back. Eventually, maybe, but I don't think right off the back. But I mean, honestly, looking at how he played, I don't think he had a worse preseason. He had a bad game, circumstance, and all that. But I mean, preseason wise, he went and played on short notice, played and did pretty good against starters and second string teams. So I can see he got talent. Yeah, he needs to develop, but he ain't a perfect prospect. But these dudes talking like he a bum.
Right, right. That's what I don't. I just don't agree with that, bro. I don't agree with that. And that he's some bum, man. Shedeur showed you. He showed you that he can play, man. He showed you he can play. One game ain't gonna see that like they make it seem, that was just the first game. That don't mean nothing. Well, apply that to the second game too. By the way, he coming off a bleep injury, right? Y'all made excuse for Dylan Gabriel. Oh, he coming off a hamstring injury. So one game to me ain't gonna determine that man's career. A preseason game with the non-starters ain't gonna determine that man NFL career. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I'm just hoping this man get another opportunity and they don't get down on him like they did in the NFL draft. What up, Almighty Fred? What you got on it, bro?
What? No, I
You
know.
good? Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know we heard of collusion a lot of times with black quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is more about Deion more than anything. You got people at Dick Vitale and Eric Dickerson been saying. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's more about Deion. And I feel like it's some. More than anything, I feel like it's more about Deion. I don't think it's no conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? Look at what Dick Vitale said. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's no conspiracy, but I believe in collusion. I believe all these owners, they all in cahoots with each other and with every damn thing. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. You can't put nothing past the owners and the executives at all.
Look, man, I'm starting to feel that way, bro. I mean, look, bro, you saw Eli Manning. Eli Manning, this man.
Yeah.
You saw how you think he got to the New York Giants?
So they weren't playing for him.
How you think he got to the New York Giants? Ain't nobody crying, bro. You don't see no tears coming out my eyes. Ain't no tears. Oh, you talking about Fred? Oh, okay. You talking about Fred? I just thought about Fred. This is you folk crazy. Hey man, I need a Shedeur hater. How about a Shedeur hater in the Shiloh?
Man, you know them dudes ain't gonna come up here.
How about this? I'm gonna drop down. How about you come up here and I answer? And so see y'all haters got questions y'all need to answer. Since y'all running y'all mouth in the chat, how about you hit the link?
Yeah, man. I think this shit more about Deion than anything, man. For real though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they gonna be a part of headlines. They his sons. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that they don't want to see black fathers and all this, because LeVar Ball did it. You know what I mean? LeVar Ball got his sons in there. You know what I'm saying? He run his mouth all damn day, and they love that shit.
You said this is the problem with us black folks. As soon as we disagree, I don't think nobody. See again, you know the problem is with black folks too. Some black folks, they don't know how to comprehend. If I say haters and you're not a hater, why is you responding to when I say you a hater? When I'm talking about in the chat, I'm speaking in general. I'm talking about the haters in the chat. I ain't talking about every last one of y'all that don't think he's a good quarterback. Y'all know how to comprehend with it. If you ain't no hater, don't respond to it then. All I'm saying is this, because look, I don't care what you say, homie. You wasn't saying he was a 5th round quarterback. You wasn't saying that when the mock drafts came out. I promise you that. Ain't never one of y'all dudes was saying that.
Everybody had him in the 1st round.
Yeah, bro. Ever since his first year at CU, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, he going top 5." Everybody, every mock draft, every commentator. It wasn't until like a week before the draft, all these hit pieces started going out about Shedeur.
Hey, yeah. So Jake, I'm gonna ask you a question. Where did you have Shiloh Sanders getting drafted? Because you didn't have him in the 5th round, so let's keep it real. You saying all that now because you don't want to see him succeed because you probably don't have a father. So you don't relate to Shedeur. Some of y'all don't have fathers in y'all life. Y'all were raised by your mamas and your grandmas. So y'all probably don't relate to Shedeur's situation. You know, that's just what it is. You know, I'm starting to peep game on that because it ain't about football. I asked you a fucking question. Are you going to answer? Yes or no? I asked you a question. Where did you have Shedeur getting drafted? See, now he don't want to answer the question. See what I'm talking about? You don't want to answer the question. I asked you a question. Where did you have him getting drafted? 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round. What do you have him drafted? Because nobody was saying, okay, look, now pay attention. Pay attention. Now he said, he's saying all this, and he had the man getting drafted in the 1st round. See what I'm talking about? That's why I'm taking you serious. He just said, you said all that. You said he not good, but you had him getting drafted in the 1st round. I only had to talk to him. Say nothing less. Say less. Say less. This one take y'all serious.
There's no way you can be a 1st round talent and not good.
Okay, well shut your damn mouth then. Shut your mouth then. Shut your mouth.
You know what's so crazy too? they keep talking about he not a starter or he shouldn't be entitled to start. Nobody said he should start. They just said that he should have opportunity to play. If you ain't getting opportunities, you never gonna really look good. It's the fact of the matter.
EFO, no, they said it. What up?
Hey, Jay, hit the link, bro. Hit the link.
What up with you? Who is this? Daffy. What up, Daffy?
Yo,
Daffy.
y'all can hear me?
I can hear you. What up? What up, home?
So. Nah, I just wanted to tell you about that Shedeur thing. I don't think it's collusion, but I think at the same time, Shedeur got a little bit of blame to go as well.
Man, big collusion.
Fred, you gotta fix your mic, bro. Who is that mic? Is that Fred mic? Somebody mic got a lot of feedback. I'm trying to hear what he gotta say. All right. So you saying you don't think collusion? So all right, let me know something. But somebody gotta fix the echo first. Is that you, bro?
That's the dude with the
Nah, that ain't. Nah, King Mac, that's you. No, is that King? Nope, that ain't King. Is that King Mac? Who is that? Fred. Who is that? Yeah. Hey, say something. Duffy.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. No, I was saying,
Go ahead. What you? All right. Tell me how
it's
you feel.
collusion, but Shedeur got some blame in that shit.
Okay, what did he do wrong?
He ain't do nothing wrong to me, to be honest. He just not on the same. It's like he not on the same. He not as accurate as Dylan Gabriel. That's all I'm trying to say. He don't be he don't let that shit go. He do hold that ball. He hold the ball a lot, bro. He don't let that shit go when he need to let that shit go.
You don't think he don't think he more accurate than Dylan Gabriel?
No, I'm sorry. No, I can't give him that.
He's more accurate.
most accurate college quarterback passer? Huh?
What he do? Where he went? He just left off. So he just said that cap and ran off.
He was more accurate than Dylan Gabriel.
Nah, that's sad. How you gonna come over here and cap and run?
He was more accurate than Dylan Gabriel with a worse O-line and worse receivers in college.
Now, how you gonna? Hey, Daffy, there you go. Hold on now. I was finna say. Hold on now. Time out. So Daffy.
Yeah.
You said the man more accurate than Shedeur.
Yeah.
What makes him more accurate than Shedeur? Oh, bro.
What you mean? What makes somebody more accurate? He more accurate than Shedeur, bro. Like he pinpointed more than Shedeur do. I'll give him that. It looked more confident. It looked more confident than what Shedeur be doing. I'll give him that. I'm not saying that's not me saying Shedeur trash or Shedeur ass or anything like that before everybody get all out of pocket. I'm just saying, as far as confident wise and taking command of the offense, I give Dylan Gabriel that shit. I'll give him that.
Okay,
over
so
Shedeur.
who looked better in the first preseason game?
The first preseason game he ain't play.
Nah. I'm talking about their first two preseason performances. Who looked better?
All right, so the fact that Dylan Gabriel was going against the Eagles defense.
Come on,
that's gold, bro.
That was not they starters.
What we doing?
No.
Come on, man. Come on. Ain't no. You got. Come on, man. We talking about the Panthers. Hold on. We talking about the Panthers defense, third and second string versus the Eagles defense. That's two completely different. That's two different levels of defense, bro. Come on, man.
That wasn't the starters.
It's still a whole different level of defense. Eagles defense is top notch.
Don't you know the Carolina was playing their starters? That was
their defense still trash. It don't matter who they playing the starters. Their defense is trash.
Oh, Kenfo, who played better their first preseason games? Who played better?
Shedeur Sanders.
He don't want to answer the question.
Come on. Who are you? I know you're talking to me. Oh, I said Dylan Gabriel. I said it. DG, he played better.
How he gonna play better when he only completed 72% of his passes and Shedeur played he completed what 100?
Because you gotta watch the game. You talking about preseason?
I covered
preseason.
The game.
All right, hold on.
I covered the games. I watched both. Shedeur didn't throw
preseason.
He did.
I'm about to tell you. Preseason is different from regular season. When you're looking at preseason, we're looking at who about to make this motherfucking roster. You're looking at the play style. Preseason is looking like who can play and who can't. That's what preseason is about. So all that he had a pick and a turnover against a top 3 defense versus somebody who had a good 3 series versus the defense is like damn near last in the league. That's 2 different types of games, man. That's 2 different things, man.
Saying that, bro.
And then he was still throwing darts. I'll give him that. You can't. We not. So you saying Dylan Gabriel trash? That's what I'm trying to get. You saying he trash?
No, that one I want to say.
Okay then. So how would you grade? So what would you grade? What would you grade Dylan Gabriel's performance? What would you grade his performance then?
Better than Shedeur.
So what would you grade his performance?
Shedeur had a quarterback.
What would you grade his performance then? I want to know that.
105.8, 105.6. Dylan Gabriel had a quarterback rating of 72.
So what would you grade his performance after watching that game? What would you grade his performance?
I gave him Dylan Gabriel because I thought the first drive was a good drive. He got him down the field. After that, he ain't do shit. He threw an interception. Whose fault was that? No, he ain't got no space, and he still threw it in tight coverage. That was his fault. What about
because he sling that bitch? He like, you know how many interceptions Brett Favre throw? He sling that bitch. When you sling that shit like that, you're gonna throw a pick. That's what, when you slinging that bitch, you're gonna throw a pick.
Okay,
it's the NFL. He a rookie. He a rookie. It's the NFL. He going against the Eagles.
They both rookies.
He's going against the Eagles. This is what I'm saying. Like y'all not taking the other side into accountability. It's a whole nother side of that field. You gotta play defense, bro. There's the defensive side to the game. Their defense was way better than Carolina's defense. This is why I was kind of mad. This is why everybody trying to leave out the fact that Shedeur decided to sit out that Eagles game. Now, everybody don't want to talk about that. Everybody just want to leave that out the win. Like he ain't just decided to sit out that Eagles game because his side hurt. Bro, you a fucking quarterback. Of course your side gonna hurt. Come on, man.
Time out.
Come on, man.
First of all,
some of this shit Shedeur gotta take it.
Hold on. You talking too much. Hold on. Time out. First of all, you capping. He didn't sit out that game. They made him sit out that game. He don't get the land say so. He wanted to play. They sat the man out. How you gonna sit there and lie and say he sat out the game? Man, come on, stop.
Because he sat it out. Is he? All right, man. All right. So he sat out. They sat him out this game just to play him the next game. No, he been saying it. First of all, Shedeur been complaining about his side for like a month now. He been complaining about how his arm hurt, his oblique hurt, and all that shit. He been complaining. Y'all ain't hear a word. Y'all ain't hear a word from Dylan Gabriel to that reporter asking the question and the whole entertainer bullshit. Y'all ain't hear a word from DG. All y'all kept hearing was Shedeur talking about his side hurt. He ain't getting no reps. Yada 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 yada. So now when he had a good game, where was all that at? Where was the no reps and all that shit at? Because he had a good game. How you had that good a game and you ain't getting no reps? Explain that to me.
Who you talking about, Shedeur?
Yeah, Shedeur. He had a good game versus the Panthers. Did he not?
Hold on.
Y'all just said he had a great game versus the Panthers. Did y'all not? Right? Yes or no?
He had a better game.
So how did he have a good game versus the Panthers if he ain't getting no reps? Something don't add up.
Excuses for the man. He threw an interception. Shedeur ain't throw no interception. He had a better quarterback rating. You talking about some accuracy. That man, outside of the first read, he ain't getting that ball out there to the wide receiver with no accuracy. Stop the count. When he under pressure,
that's you got to come on, bro.
He overthrow receivers. Let's keep it real. And I want his ass to get on the field. You gonna see. See. Watch him play against a real defense.
He did. The Eagles not a real defense. The Eagles not a real defense.
Man, they ain't had their top. They did not have their first streamers out there. Stop the count. They did not have their first streamers out there. What? They have first streamers out there? Yes or no? That's not the same defense. You act like this is the same defense from last year. They don't even have the same doggone starters. They done lost my boy, Darius Slay. They don't have the same defense out
All right,
there
that's
they
a
won the Super
quarterback.
Bowl
We
with.
talking
And that
about
was
that's a
backup.
come on, bro. Darius Slay, he good for one play. That's why they call him Big Play Slay. He good for one good joint. Other than
Again,
that,
they
come
was
on,
not
man.
the
We not about to
starters.
sit here and act like he a
Still, they
lockdown
weren't the
corner.
starters.
We not about to act like Darius Slay
They
a
was not
lockdown
the
corner.
starters.
Come on, man.
Still.
No, we not gonna do that.
They still want the starters. What that defense gonna rank this year? You think they're gonna be the
Number
same
probably
defense?
number three, top 3. I guarantee you that.
Okay,
That defense gonna rank top 3.
Okay, so
I
even with them
guarantee you
second
that.
string,
Top
even with
3
the
in the
second
league.
string, they'll be top 3 with them second string. That second string wasn't even trying to
They
play
not
dog on defense.
all right, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. All right, we're gonna see. It's only preseason, so we gonna see. You feel me? We gonna see.
Stop the cap.
You gotta stop the cap for real. Y'all, I get it. Y'all want root for Shedeur. I get all that, but he got to take some blame. He has some responsibility in the way shit is going right now.
Like,
It ain't just all on the Browns.
But
the Browns did some fucked up shit, but he contributing to that shit.
Okay, let me ask you a question, homie. What did he do? When you say he got to take
fault, bad. He played bad. What you mean? What did he do? He played bad.
Oh, I thought you talking about the old. Okay, I thought you talking about. First of all, he played bad with the fourth string offensive line. Cool. I mean, nobody would look good. So you think Dylan Gabriel?
Everybody on that line wasn't fourth string though. That's where y'all capping. Everybody on that line was not fourth string. Okay, there was definitely some third strings, and there was like probably one second string in that bitch. Everybody on that line wasn't fourth string.
Same offensive line, yes or no?
In the Eagles game, yes. Same line.
No, that ain't what I asked you, bro. No,
stop. It's the same line. It's the same line.
Same offensive line. I put Dylan Gabriel in that same position. Do you think he would have played better?
Okay, so whose defense is better, the Panthers or the Rams?
Bro, is this man? He all over the place.
He's talking about the third game, bro.
Listen, with that same offense, okay, put dog on Dylan Gabriel on the field in the second half with that same offensive line.
He plays terrible. He plays terrible too. He plays terrible.
Say what?
He plays terrible.
Okay then. So how you gonna blame this on Shedeur?
He had a bad game. If you pit Dylan Gabriel, I'm gonna put the same shit on him. He had a fucking bad game.
I know
you had a bad game. You're going against others because you're not. Listen, hold on. Because hold on. Because you're not going up against starters. You also are going up against third and fourth string defense. So you had a bad game. You got your third and fourth string in on offense. They got their third and fourth string in on defense. That's pretty much even. You had a bad fucking game, bro. He had a bad game. That's it. It's a bad game. That shit happens.
Was they blocking for the man? Yes or no?
Hell no. That's why they on fourth string. You gotta know that though. As a quarterback, you have to know that and get rid of the ball. You have to get rid of the ball. You have to know where you're going with the ball, and you have to get rid of the ball. He holds the ball too long and tries to make a play and tries to run and do all this, and you take a 15-yard sack. Hold on, you take a 15.
Yes, again, I'm gonna say it again. How can you blame it all on him getting the ball out when he ain't got no doggone protection? You just said if Dylan Gabriel had the same offensive line, he would have looked terrible. So we both can agree on that. It was more about the offensive line than the doggone Shedeur. Because when he had good, decent blocking, you saw what happened in the first week. Now you're going to make excuse talking about it's against the Panthers defense. Well, it was against the Panthers first line. Come on, bro. Oh, my. Dang, I ain't trying to do that.
You sound crazy,
dude, random. He random, bro. He jumping all over. He random, bro.
Hell no. How am I random, bro? How am I random? Let me know how am I random, bro.
You gotta have a focal point, bro. You have a focal point, and you have to have a damn focal point, man.
All right, hold on. So, all right. So, are you going to get a good line 100% of the time in the NFL?
You ain't playing with fifth stringers in a preseason game. You're not doing that.
But you're also all right. There's another side of the field, bro. Y'all not taking that part into accountability. He's not playing against the star. Y'all acting like he got starters rushing them third and fourth strings. No, there are also third and fourth string defenders that are also not making the motherfucking squad that's rushing him. So he has to know that his line is trash. After the third sack, bro, your line is trash. Get rid of the ball or just throw it out of bounds. Don't just hold on and take a 15-yard sack. That's what I'm saying.
Play calling goes into that, right? If you see your offensive line is struggling, and you see that's happen as a coach, which they don't care. It's a preseason game, so the coaches really don't care. They just call them whatever. But you have to adjust. Bring in an extra blocker. Do some quick outs. None of those were called, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's blame all the way around. You just can't.
That's what I said. If you was, I said Shedeur deserves some blame. I said the Browns did some fucked up shit, but Shedeur does deserve some blame. 100% is not on the Browns. That's all I'm saying. That's just all I'm saying. Shedeur does deserve some blame. It was some bad plays that he did. Everything wasn't just all on the Browns play calling. He did do some bad plays. We're not going to sit here and deny the fact that he didn't do bad plays.
I'm not, bro. I get you on that. Because I was saying in college that he holds the ball too long. But a lot of these young quarterbacks do that. But all I'm saying is this. I see y'all got more energy to speak on Shedeur today than y'all did at that Carolina Panthers game. Y'all ain't had nothing to say.
This is my first time on your shit, bro. I don't know what other niggas. This is my first time on your shit.
Y'all was quiet, bro. Like I said,
I wasn't quiet.
I just said,
I don't know
you
about
talking about he got better
it,
accuracy and all this other stuff. I just asked you, who played better the first game? You making excuses.
And I told you Dylan Gabriel. I told you Dylan Gabriel twice.
Man, they played.
And I told you Dylan Gabriel. I told you Dylan Gabriel twice. Dylan Gabriel had the better first game.
How he had a better game? He threw an
interception from the not by a lot, but slightly, because he's playing against a way better defense. That's what you got.
Only reason? No,
yeah.
The quarterback play. Forget all that.
The Carolina defense is so fucking trash. Listen, the Carolina defense is trash as hell. Oh my God, it's terrible. Right here, man. So all right, so you replace Shedeur. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the scenario you gave me. You replace Shedeur. You replace. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the scenario you gave me. You replace.
No, sir. I need you to answer my question, dog. You're not answering my question. Answer my damn question. I don't care about nothing else. Who had the better game as a quarterback? The first game.
For the first time, Dylan Gabriel. I told you that.
Cal. How can you have a better game? I promise you, if I was to swap Dylan Gabriel with Shedeur, he wouldn't be saying that. He'll be saying Dylan Gabriel. He had 2 touchdowns with no interception.
So what would you think Shedeur would do against that? All right, hold on. Okay, so what would you if you swap Dylan Gabriel?
Defense. That was the second.
Okay, so what would you think Shedeur? Okay, I hear you. So what would you think Shedeur would do against that Eagles defense? You would think he would have that?
You gave him the same offensive lineman, the same receiver. Okay, he would have did good
against that Eagles defense.
That's not the same Eagles.
Okay, against that Eagles defense, he'd have did the same thing. That's cat, bro. That's cat. And
that was not even
that's cat, bro. That's cat, bro. You know that's cat. He'd have threw at least 1 pick. That's cat, bro.
Oh my God.
That's cat.
How you figure?
Because the Eagles defense is top notch. Bro, I'm not even an Eagle fan. Like, I'm a whole 49er fan telling you that Eagles defense is top notch. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, how many times I tell you that was not the starters?
It don't matter. They got depth, bro. The Eagles defense is top notch from down to bottom. They got depth. Nigga, come on, bro. You come on, man. We're not about to sit here and compare the Eagles defense to the Panthers defense. Fuck no. We're not about to do that. They two-way completely different defenses. All right, so what would Dylan Gabriel do against that Panthers defense? You telling me he's gonna throw a pick in the fumble?
Yeah, he would have threw a pick. He would have thrown a pick. Absolutely. Absolutely. He threw a pick the first week. He under pressure. He take away the first read, he gonna make a mistake, overthrow the wide receiver. Stop it. He good at throwing the ball down the middle, and he good at doggone scrambling, throwing the ball. And even that, he had a couple raggedy throws yesterday. But he did good. He did good towards the end. I'll give him that. But y'all ain't finna sit here and act like this man more accurate and he better. Stop it. He is not better. If this man he played that same offensive line, he would have looked like garbage. Just like he did the first game. Out of that first drive. You ain't gonna talk about some of them ragged ass throws overthrowing the wide receiver. You talking about some accuracy. How you got accuracy overthrowing the wide receiver? Every time you put pressure on that boy, he's so damn small.
He's not gonna talk about pressure. When you put pressure on Shedeur, he fold. We ain't gonna do that. Because you press Shedeur, he don't know what to do. He back there looking lost like a motherfucker.
And Dylan Gabriel Dylan Gabriel do?
Come on, man.
And Dylan Gabriel
Hey.
Okay then. All right.
I see him still throw the bitch. I still see him throw it though. I still see him throw it. I'd rather the motherfucker throw it than a motherfucker that just hold on to the bitch and take a 15-yard sack. I'd rather that. I'd rather that.
Yeah, but we don't need no quarterback to do that. But I tell you what, Shiloh Sanders ain't throw no interception. He ain't throw no picks. He ain't throw no shitty ass passes.
All right, but we seen what he went against the Rams. What he do? Nothing. He took sack after sack after sack after sack. That nigga incompletion after incompletion, sack, incompletion, sack. Come on, man. What do he do against the Rams defense?
Well,
like the other side matters. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all gotta take accountability.
Man, shut all that dumb shit up. Accountability stuff, man. Stop it, bro. Like, bro, that's straight. What you just acknowledge if I put Dylan Gabriel with that same offensive line, he would never look good. That's fine. You don't want to keep it real. Let me ask you a question though. Going forward, so we can have an understanding. Who gonna be the better quarterback in the NFL? Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur? I want you on the docket. Who gonna be the better quarterback?
Long term?
Yeah.
Like we talking like as far as finished career, everything.
Who gonna be a better quarterback?
I gotta ride with Shedeur. I can't fuck with my nigga. I gotta ride with Shedeur. I can't go that far.
You said all that.
I said from the rip, I'm not a Shedeur. I'm a Shedeur nigga, but he played bad. I'm just saying he played bad. That's all my argument is. That he played bad.
How you gonna say?
But he just played bad. He had a bad game.
How you gonna say Shedeur?
Like, I don't even care if it was my own son. He had a bad game. Like I'm gonna say, like, bro, you played bad, bro. Like, hey, I'm not trying to hear no. You got like, nigga, you had a bad game. Rebound. You had a bad game. That's cool. That shit happens. I done seen Peyton Manning throw 6 interceptions. Nigga, that shit happens. You had a bad game. Rebound. The fuck? Rebound. Tom Brady ain't go 13-0 every fucking season.
We gotta stop all the profanity. Me, you, and everybody else. We in the afternoon, homie.
My bad. But yeah, you know me? I forgot it's YouTube.
But look, check this out. How you gonna say all that? And then before you say all that, you said your boy Dylan Gabriel got better accuracy. So how is he gonna be? You gonna say Shedeur better long term, but he ain't got better accuracy? You gotta have better accuracy to be a long term. You feel what I'm saying? He got
because that's not saying Shedeur can't work on that. Because that's not saying Shedeur can't work on it. Because he can work on it. We talking long term. Long term, he can work on that shit. If he works on that shit and gets a little bit and gets rid of the ball quicker, then yeah.
I just told you stop cussing, Duff. You went right back to cuss.
If he get rid of it, you know, it'd be better. Long term, I gave him Shedeur because he could run. He got that ability to run. I don't know why he don't use it as often as he should, but he got the ability to get up out of there.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this: do you think Shiloh gonna make the NFL?
Not on the Bucs. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe the Raiders or maybe Miami, but not on the Bucs. He done over here. Todd Bowles don't play. Anybody know about Todd Bowles as the head coach? He ain't playing that.
What about Shedeur? You think Shedeur made the roster?
It depends on what they judging off of. Well, I don't know, man, because like I said, it's a lot. It is some shit going on with that. We ain't gonna say like it ain't. So I don't know. Based off what the last game, if they gonna try to use that bullshit, then nah, he really gonna cut it. But other than that, my bad, no. That is my bad. But
you gotta put the weed down, man. You gotta put that weed
down.
I'm
driving. I'm not even on. I'm driving. I ain't even smoking right now.
You lose your brain cells, man.
Nah. It increases your brain cells. Wrong information, brother.
This man gonna sit over here and say Dylan Gabriel, he did this, that, and the third, and then he gonna say Shedeur gonna be better long term. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, long term. Yeah, long because Dylan Gabriel don't like I explained. Dylan Gabriel doesn't have the ability to get up out that pocket like Shedeur does. That's what I'm saying. Dylan Gabriel more like he more like an Eli Manning. He gonna stay in that pocket, like he'll run, but he's slow. You feel me? So he ain't gonna really do nothing.
Hey, so I got a question for him.
He got the slower release. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because that was gonna be my next point. That slow release. What's gonna happen when he got to go against real defense?
Hey,
we'll see. We don't know yet. I'm just saying, we don't know. It's preseason. We don't know.
That's okay. You're gonna see that slow release ain't gonna make it in the NFL. You gonna see. What you say?
Hey, I had a question for him real quick. Hey, do you think it's a fair evaluation to compare Dillon Gabriel's second quarter he played to the second half? Just personnel, everything included, right? This for the my man's down here.
Repeat it. Say it again.
So can you fairly evaluate a player or this game for both Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur based off what Dillon Gabriel had in the second quarter versus what Shedeur had in the second half?
Yes.
So you can fairly compare those and provide criticism.
Yes.
Okay.
Why can't you? It sounds like you don't. So I'm asking you, why can't you?
So for me, if I'm having two quarterbacks compete, right, I need to put them in similar situations to compete. The situation Dillon Gabriel got in the second quarter was not the same situation Shedeur got in the second half. Now, if I'm going to compare them, I'll compare Dillon Gabriel's start to Shedeur's start. That's better material I can use to compare the two, right? I can't compare you playing with dudes who ain't going to be here tomorrow versus playing with dudes who are going to be on this team, regardless of they second or first string. That's all. I just think it's a weird try to compare the two play. Like, yeah, Shedeur made mistakes. If he would have played good, he would have got the praise for it. But at the same time, I got to look at it objectively. Shedeur was playing with trash men. It's just a fact of the matter, man.
Okay, my response to you would be, on the defensive side, who was on their defense? Were they not playing against trash men? Yes or no? Was he not playing against trash men?
Absolutely.
Okay,
but
so
with that,
okay, hold on, wait a minute. I'll let you talk, bro. I'll let you talk. I'll let you go on your whole thing. I'll let you talk.
Go for it.
So, with that being said, like you just admitted, he's playing against trash men. So does that not kind of equal out if you have trash men on your offensive side and they have trash men on their defensive side? Does that not equal out?
And I'll counter that. The game starts in the trenches, right? That's what in football they say. The game starts in the trenches.
Definitely. Yep. Yes, definitely. So, the game is won by the trenches. The game is won by the trenches. Yes.
Right. So if your front five or whatever is out there ain't worth a damn, they get it dog walked by the defense again. Even if they're
ain't worth a damn. That also ain't worth a damn.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone that's
play good. He needs to. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's at fault. He needs to learn how to get rid of that ball. You need to know how to recognize that, bro. You can't hold the ball and just run around and just take a 15-yard sack because you don't know where the fuck to go with the ball, bro. Throw that shit out of bounds. You don't held that shit for like 6 seconds.
Bro, that's one more time, bro. Stop all the profanity. Dang, bro, this man, he ain't paying attention.
But it's just, you can't just give rid of the ball and like hold the ball for like 6 seconds is the automatic sack in NFL. That's what I'm saying. He has to learn. He has to pick that up. He a rookie, just like Dillon Gabriel a rookie. Y'all acting like they vets. They not. They both rookies. This is both new to both of them.
All right, and
they gotta adjust. It's not an adjusting period. It's one preseason game. This is their first time for both of them getting actual something remotely close to an NFL action.
All right, let me ask you.
You gotta give them time to adjust. I don't agree with them. If they cut Shedeur, that's BS. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I held myself back. That's BS.
Yeah,
you feel me?
No, I got you. I'm gonna get to my next point though. Was he playing the same way he played in his last game in his first game?
Was he playing the same way? Yes, he was trying to. He was trying to, yes.
Did he play the same way?
He was trying to, yes. But you got Their defense was just better than your offensive line. The Rams defense is better than the Panthers defense. They got to Shedeur. Rams defense did not get to Shedeur. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference, bro. There's different levels of defenses in the NFL. It's a whole different thing. When you get to Shedeur, he don't know what it seems like. I don't know if he do. It just seems like he don't know what he doing.
So the Rams, the Rams 4th-string defense is better than the Panthers starting defense.
Yes. Yes. Automatic. Yes. Yup. Panthers defense is trash. Yup. I'll say it over a straight. Yup. Fuck, man. Yup.
I guess we're gonna see some of the Rams 4th-string starting on the Panthers.
They both get. You might see some of the 4th strings might be starters. You never know. Some of them 4th strings that just played in that game that sacked Shedeur might be starters. Might mess around and make the 2nd string on the squad. It might make the roster. You never. That's why they play the preseason. People trying to get jobs, bro. That's why they playing that last game. Everybody playing their heart out to get the job. Either you gonna get this job or you gonna go home broke. Ain't no guaranteed money in NFL unless you Deshaun Watson. That's it.
Well, you sad, but we gonna see. That's all right. We're gonna be all look. I want you to make sure you bring your you know what back. Cause soon Shedeur, I know he ain't gonna get no playing time. But I want Dylan Gabriel to get on that football field. When he got to go up against real defense, I'm going to be saying, what that boy Daffy at? I need him to come explain to me why his quarterback is pretty trash against a real defense. And not no second string Eagle defense.
Hey, Showtime.
What's up?
You heard me?
What's good? Y'all can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the whole thing with a quarterback that holds the ball too long. I mean, Shedeur is a quarterback that lets his receivers develop routes down the field. He not with that quick out shit, quick hit. You know what I mean? That's not really Shedeur's style, man. That's more Dylan Gabriel. He's a game manager. But when you're a playmaker like Shedeur, you look for routes down the field to develop, man. You give your receivers time to develop routes. You can't just, you know what I mean, have a weak ass line with a quarterback that does that. You know what I'm saying? That lets routes develop down the field. You know what I mean? The Tom Brady, Peyton, goddamn me, these are statues, but they had a good pocket, clean pocket, and they could let routes develop down the field, man. That's Shiloh Sanders. That's the type of quarterback he is, man. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not Lamar. Everybody,
huh? How many S bombs you gonna drop?
Oh, my bad, bro. But everybody not Lamar. Everybody not Patrick, and can just scramble around in the pocket and stand back there and let routes develop down the field just from them having a scramble ability. You know what I mean? So these, you know what I'm saying? Shedeur is a quarterback that let routes develop down the field. Dylan is not that. That's why it looks better when he's just hitting receivers with one look because he's staring them down. He stares down his receivers. You know what I mean? That's where the picks are coming from. You know, Dylan is not developed fully like that. He's been in college for a long time, and he's not developed as much as you think. As much as more than Shedeur. Than people think he's more developed than Shedeur. He's not. You know.
Man, like I said, we're gonna see, bro. I ain't tripping. I hope Dylan Gabriel gets on the football field. Y'all gonna see. You know, hey, look. And if he do cook, I'll be first gonna give him credit.
He made some valid points. I ain't gonna lie. He almost had me for a minute. I was about to change my whole argument. He almost had me for a minute, but he made some good points. I ain't gonna lie.
Man. Look, bro. Y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see. That's why I want Shedeur, man.
Gonna see. He is more accurate though. I'm gonna stand on that. He is more accurate than Shedeur.
I want you to stand on that.
Shedeur is more efficient. Shedeur is more efficient. It's a difference between arm accuracy and efficiency, man. You know what I mean?
But you gotta all right. So what he needs to be efficient. But you gotta understand. All right, well, he needs to be efficient isn't going to work in the NFL against top quality defenses. You can get that off against the Panthers, but nah, you're not about to be able to get that off against the Rams, bro. It's a difference. You can't just, you're not going to be able to, your offensive line is not made up to withstand you holding the ball 5-6 seconds.
That's
You need
not
to be
his.
able to get
That's
rid of
not
that.
his.
You need
That's
to be
not
able
his
to get
fault.
rid of that.
That's,
Like, you need to get able to get rid of that, like Dylan Gabriel. If he gets rid of it, like Dylan Gabriel gets rid of it, hands down, Shedeur should be a starter. Hands down. If he gets rid of it, like Dylan Gabriel gets rid of it, he should be a starter, but he doesn't. That's what messes him up.
it's
And I
not.
don't.
It's
And for
not
the life
getting
of me,
rid of
and
it.
for the life of
It's
me, I
not.
don't understand
That's
why he
not.
don't run.
That's not getting rid of it. That limits the offense, bro. That's not getting rid of it.
Well,
You
he
can't
ain't running the
pass
offense.
nobody
Then if
12,
that's the
15
offense, he
yards.
ain't running because that ain't what we seen versus the Rams. If that's the offense for him to get rid of it, he ain't running that. Ain't no way you can tell me the offense is to get rid of the ball, and that's what we seen from Shedeur versus the Rams. Ain't no way you telling me that, bro.
Yeah, but also I didn't see the same play calling in that second
That's what I'm
half.
saying. He admitted it that Dylan Gabriel would have looked like trash too. But yeah, he gonna keep going back to that. Man, I want to say I can't wait, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm so
Come
mad.
on, man. No,
I'm
I
so
said
mad.
Dylan Gabriel would look like trash. I said he would have looked like
I
trash
wish he would
if
have
he had
played.
that same line versus the Panthers. I say he had that same. It don't. It's the same. They all playing with the same line. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's not like they're bringing in new linemen every different game. No, they're each playing with the same lineman, bro. Like,
So
it's
that was
not.
the same
I don't know
line.
where this narrative is coming at that the entire line was just fourth string. No, it wasn't. They're playing with the same line for pretty much playing with the same line. Come on, man.
Do we believe?
Come on, man. That's crazy.
Do you believe that
That's crazy.
coaching can limit a player's ability? Do you believe that coaching can limit?
I believe as the quarterback.
You believe that?
Hold on. I believe as the quarterback, you have the option to call your own play. That's what I believe. No matter what the coach is saying in your ear, as the quarterback, you have the option to call your own play.
A fifth round rookie don't got that leeway.
Man, without the coach, you don't get time. You don't get time, man. What are you talking about? Without the coach, you
About
sit
the
your
coach,
ass on the
what?
bench. Come on, man.
As a quarterback, are you not supposed to know the playbook? As an NFL quarterback, are you not supposed to know the playbook?
Bro,
yes or no?
Stefanski's not
Yes
that
or no?
type of
Hold on.
coach,
Yes
bro.
or no? Are you not supposed to know the playbook as an NFL quarterback? Yes or no? Is everybody quiet now? Yes or no?
What do you know in the playbook got to do with anything? What you talking about?
Man. Come on. Yeah. I answer all y'all questions. Y'all can't answer this one yes or no. As an NFL quarterback, are you not supposed to know the playbook?
Yeah, you do. You got to know the playbook.
Okay, then. So if you hear some bullshit coming, I'm sorry. If you hear some BS coming through the ear from your coach or whatever, and you know, all right, boom, I'm supposed to hand this ball off to Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line. Do you not have the option to say, yo, I'm pulling off? You chose to do that. That's your decision. That's what I'm saying. This is you choosing to do this when you have the option to run your own play if you know something else will work. That's what people trying to see. You have the option to do that. Take control. You should do it, bro. What are you gonna do? You should do it.
Shut him up.
Take control.
Shut him up, man. Shut him up, man.
You can't change the play like that.
Quarterbacks don't have that control, bro. You cap. You is cap.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You know that's
we
not
can't
true.
tell. Yes, they do. They choose not to. They choose not to. Yes, they do. They just choose not to. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all just confirmed the quarterback has the option. Y'all just confirmed it. Y'all just confirmed the quarterback has the option. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Clap it up. Come on, man. Y'all just confirmed that quarterback has the option, man. Come on.
They gotta know the playbook, but
He trolling, bro. He trolling.
He got it.
He trolling,
How? Y'all just admitted it. How am I trolling? How? I never trolled a day in my life, bro. Come on now. Don't do me like that.
He just confirmed Shedeur to Russell Wilson.
Like that. Y'all just admitted it. Come on, y'all set it up.
He just confirmed Shedeur to Russell Wilson.
Come on, man. Look, man. It was nice chatting it up with you boys, man. I gotta go ahead
for sure.
and clock in, man.
Hey,
It was entertaining.
We gonna discuss
It was
this, man.
you
entertaining.
came up here. You came up here and you started double talking. So yeah, you
No,
just
all right, now.
dismissed.
I'll
It was
let y'all talk
entertaining.
on some
You
real
came
stuff.
up
I'll
here
let
It
double
y'all
was
talk.
talking.
entertaining.
I'll let y'all
At
get
the end
y'all
of the
points
day, you
off,
said
man.
all that and said Shedeur gonna be the better quarterback in long term. That's all
Long
I
term,
need to know.
if Shedeur gets, because that doesn't mean he's not gonna get better. Because that's it. That don't mean he's not gonna get better. If he gets better, then yes. Because and also like for the third time, like I'm saying, he also has the factor that he can get about that pocket that Dylan Gabriel doesn't. Dylan
He
Gabriel
got
is
way
slow.
better accuracy.
Dylan
What's been
Gabriel
going
is
on in
more like an
training camp?
Eli Manning. He's slow. He real slow. Shedeur is more like a baby Patrick Mahomes. Like he not there yet, but he'll get up out there, but he's still slow a little bit. But he hard to tackle. That's just the thing.
Yeah, get him off
It's a
the line.
difference.
You'll see. You'll see.
All right, we'll see, man. But I gotta get better. Salute to y'all boys. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
All
I
right.
fuck with this shit. You heard? This is my first time on here. I'm definitely gonna fuck with y'all niggas. You heard?
You still cussing
Might be the
though.
last
My
time.
bad.
You still cussing, man. We gotta do a better job of this. We gotta do a better job of it. You coming over here, you cussing and you capping. Two things we don't do on God's day, man. Lying and cussing, bro. Y'all do sad, man. It's so much Shedeur hate and hey, this is why we want them to win. I want them to win even more now because it's sad, bro. These dudes have one
Do
bad
we got
day.
another one?
Everybody celebrate. I want them to win
Do
even
we
more,
got
man.
another one?
This is sad, bro. Huh? What you say?
No, I said, do we got another one? We got another troll. Do we have another troll,
Nah,
man?
we good. Hey, look. I gave them the link. They ain't want to come up here and talk to the great one because they knew better. You had dudes in the chat. Oh, Shedeur not good. Okay, so where you have him getting drafted? First round? Exactly. Shut your mouth, man. That's let you know they dudes be hating.
And
This the
that's why
world
it
we
was funny.
this the world we
That's
live
why it
in.
was funny to let herself dig himself in the hole. Just let them talk. Let them talk. I was
Hey
glad.
Fred, don't I
I
always
was
do it?
glad you could just let them talk. Yeah, and I was glad you could just let them talk. Let them talk. Cause and they dig themselves in the hole. It's
They
so
gonna put
man. It's
themselves in
funny
the
as
trick
hell.
bag every time. It never fails. They put themselves in the trick. I ain't gotta do it. I ain't gotta
Cause
do
he
it.
contradicted himself. You asked
The
him one
whole time.
question, you
That's what they do. That's
contradict
what
all that.
they just want to go against the grain. That's all. All these folks just want to go against the grain. They hate to see a guy, a young. They hate to see these young brothers living a dream. They got a fault in their life, and for some reason, they bought about it. They talking about, oh, he needs to humble himself. Okay, how he need to humble himself? Well, he talks too much. How? He got headphones on. Everybody got headphones on. What do that mean? Well, that's
Man, he prime time. He
then
prime time son. Ain't no humbling
they're talking
yourself.
about dudes wearing dresses. Come on, bro. Like, bro, we cooked as a society, bro. It's just sad, man.
For sure.
But salute to
For sure.
everybody. Salute to everybody that tuned in with me this morning. This morning AM. Well, we're in the afternoon now. Appreciate everybody. Make y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all new to the channel. Follow us. We're gonna be
Salute.
covering NFL all year long. We cover everything: basketball, football, boxing, whatever. So hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. Shout out to all my good people, my donators. We out of here.